Life can change in an instant. For many wheelchair users, the struggle to push forward is a daily challenge.
After years of development and countless prototypes, we created Rib Grips, the revolutionary wheelchair hand rim covers with built-in ribs for ultimate grip and comfort.
No more slick surfaces, no more heat burns, just pure, reliable grip. Rib Grips, empowering you to push forward with ease. Rib Grips, get a grip on your freedom. Discover the difference. Visit ribgrips.com and use promo code GRIP today. You just found the perfect product that helps with staying cool during hot summer runs. No more gross warm water. Stay cool with this product from Gear Handle. This hydration tube cover helps keep your water cool and easily accessible. Stay hydrated during those long summer runs or even delay from freezing in the winter. Plus, they're compatible with various brands of water bladders and come in various colors. Visit gearhandle.com and use promo code H2O today.
Hey everyone, you're listening to The Public Affair with me, Andrew G. I see someone different every episode, but do me a favor, keep it between us. Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Andrew G. Fuck you. Just welcome to another episode of The Public Affair. That was funny, I'm sorry. He asked if I date raped this thing. No, I didn't. Listen, thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of The Public Affair. As you guys can see already, we're bound to have such a great time. Before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give everybody a shout out that continues to show so much love and support for The Public Affair. We're about to be 3 years old. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to slide into 3 men's DMs or just have a tres años party. I'm not sure yet. And of course, I want to give a big shout out to Rogue Media Network. Mike and Allison, of course, are behind the scenes like they've been for years, putting up with me and just doing everything. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything you do for the show. I really appreciate it. Now, before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just some of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to us by David Santabañez with Alinea Real Estate. He's the #1 sales agent in his office. He's going to help you buy a home or sell your property. We've been looking for a house this year, right? It's been one of the most pleasurable experiences ever. And it's going to be pleasurable for you as well. Pause. Don't be sliding his DMs. He's married. Follow him on Facebook at David with Alinea or call the number on the screen for all your real estate needs. My boy David is out there doing the damn thing, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for being a longtime sponsor, bro. And of course, I have to give a shout out to JB Auto Detailing with my boy Joseph Blancas, who provides mobile detailing for all of Waco and the surrounding area, promising 100% satisfaction guaranteed, leaving your vehicles looking super duper fresh and brand spanking new in case you get the stains on the seat like I do often. He can get the stains out too, all right? Ew, why are you gonna take your car to the car wash? It's hot as fuck outside. Right. Just call Joseph. He's gonna come to you while you're at work and doing whatever you gotta do. Pricing is such at jbautodetailing.net, or you can call the number on the screen to book and follow on Facebook at JB Auto Detailing. To Joseph, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to Arturo's Frame with Arturo and Eva de la Cruz. They do wood framing for houses and all remodeling. Listen, some people, they don't want to go buy somebody else's house, right? They want their house built from the ground up. That's what you call Arturo's Frame for. Hablan español, hablan inglés también. Free in-town consultations. All you got to do is follow them on Facebook at Arturo's Frame. Let the work speak for itself and call the number now to get an in-town consultation to Arturo's Frame. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to Juan Morales with Waco fencing and stuff. Now listen, Juan's building privacy fences and chain link fences. That's right, perfect for all that, extra at-home privacy in case you get a little hot in that tuxedo and you can take your clothes off and walk around with the fence. Yes, right, we can do that together. He also does demolitions, build wood decks, stone patios, and gorgeous flower beds. Contact him with the number on the screen for your in-town consultation. My boy Juan Morales, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And of course, the Waco decal plug with Randy Orguin. He is a vinyl graphic artist and installer. Listen, all my small business owner friends, you guys have your logos. You're trying to put your brand out there and everything. You don't know where to start. He's going to make you stickers. He's going to make you decals. He's going to make you all of that. Make sure you guys hit up Waco Decal Plug with my boy Randy Orguin. Habla español también. He'll give you free estimates, everything that you need. Waco Decal Plug, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. I truly appreciate you, bro. All right, guys, so like I said, I've been super excited about having this next guest on the show. The minute I laid my first pair of eyes on him at this event that I just hosted not too long ago, and he came in smelling super sultry, and I told him wear that same cologne, but then he walks in with the wife, with Tina, right? And she's standing directly behind the camera, eye level at me with the eyebrows drawn on and everything, like she's gonna fucking snipe me if I say something out of line to her husband. But you know what? I told her whatever happens in this room, right? Keep it between us. You guys, I am so happy to welcome, he is the host of the Co-Super Show. He does a lot of car shows in town. He does a lot of charities in town. We're gonna get all into that. Listen, welcome the sultry and hot Mr. Chris Riggins here on The Public Affair. How you doing?
Doing good. Sultry and hot.
Yes. Well, it's the hair for me. I feel underdressed, right? No man has ever gotten this ready to come see me.
I thought this was a classy show, so I just wanted to look
Did
classy.
You really? Everybody thinks it's not. I get quite the opposite. I get that it's slutty and deplorable.
I I mean, you look fancy on the cover, so.
Well, yeah, that was a rented Vera Wang suit. You think I can afford something like that in real life? Absolutely not. Okay.
You get more sponsors for it.
Yeah, that's what but the sponsors pay for the production of the show. I don't, listen, there's the business behind it. Listen, Chris, thank you so much for coming on. Like I said, he got the eyebrows done, he got the haircut, he got the tuxedo pressed, the shoes. I was like, normally when men come and see me, they just, it's nighttime attire, basketball shorts. Let's do this real quick.
It's the rip-aways?
Yeah. Can that rip away too?
No, it took a while to get this on.
Well, Tina looks like she begs to differ. She looks like it can rip away, huh?
She can make it.
She can make it rip away.
She has some talents.
No, yeah, and I just want to go ahead and put out there too. We all agreed that when we walked in here that this week has been gay. Like, hasn't it been the lamest week ever? I think I'm not gonna don't practice this at home, but I opened the fucking wine on the way up here. I was like, bitch, this is fucking ridiculous, right? Listen, how have you been? Because I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
I have been busy, but a good busy. I mean, the support from everywhere and just keeps me going nonstop. It's just amazing. I never expected it.
Yeah.
Even to now, for me being on here, I mean, man, I never expected this ever. So I'm
that's
very
what's
appreciative
up.
of everything right now.
Well, listen, I'm so grateful that you're doing really good, and I've been really excited to talk to you, especially when you invited yourself on my show on Facebook. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. I was on Facebook and I was hosting that event in Hewitt. Okay, that Tony Garcia put on the coffee. He goes, I don't know what he told you, right? He asked me to interview a person that was going to be there. It ended up being you. And then Chris put on Facebook, I'm going to be on the public affair. I was like, no, you're not.
You're right. Well, I had to etch my way in there.
No, you did. Well, I was going to invite you regardless. I just thought it was funny. Lots of people have invited themselves on my show. They haven't gotten invited just yet. But people
so you're saying I'm the first that made it?
Yes, you are.
Awesome.
Yes, and it's the looks and the cologne had everything to do with it. What fragrance is that?
It's a secret remedy. I don't know if I can share that.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to find out, huh, Tina?
This aroma has been captivating for many years.
Yeah.
So it's like.
So you're saying all the hoes are in his right? Do you have to check bitches? You got to check bitches back. Yeah, look at her.
Time or two.
Yeah. How about these niggas? Because the gay niggas they don't have no chill these days. They don't, and some of the straight niggas too. They don't have no chill these days, right? Yep. Yeah. Chris, who's sliding more in your DMs, guys or girls?
Girls. No, none. Hold on. Oh. Wrong answer, right?
Oh shit, she said, give me the phone, bitch. I'm going through that shit during the interview. Listen, if Tina comes over here and starts smacking the shit out of you on the show.
But it's good DMs. It's business wise.
Yeah, I say the same thing too. I'm like, let's go talk about business and you being on the show. That's my new thing. No, man will do anything when he's fucking junky, nasty
the
bitches.
Public approach now.
No, that's a good way to put it. Listen. Okay, so Chris, let's just get right into it. Can you just introduce yourself to anybody who's watching this show right now? And they're like, who the fuck is Chris Riggins? Besides the fact that he looks super sultry, just tell us a little bit about you, please.
So, Chris Riggins, straight from South Waco, been here forever. I mean, grown up around the neighborhood, seen lots of changes in Waco. Car scene coach. I've coached a lot of softball, baseball throughout the years. A lot of people know me that way.
Yeah.
I've always tried to help community out as much as possible, and that's kind of where I'm at now. It's just promoting shows and giving back to the community. So that's just what I do.
What inspires you so much to give back to the community? I mean, was that something that's just always been in your heart, or like some people do it for the wrong reason? I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying,
So growing up, back in the 90s, I'll put my age out there.
Listen, I was born in 91. He's 41 years old.
Who?
You're 41, right?
Wow.
I'm 31. No, I'll be 32 this year. But I would still F the F out of you. Like, I would definitely do that. No, I would. I like them older. Now, I did fuck a 20-year-old that I was like, get the fuck out of here. That can't happen again. It's just like, he called me daddy after that. I was like, no. Yeah. I'm used to doing that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. That was disrespectful, Tina. No, Tina, I don't want to F your man. Now I don't, because I'm looking at Tina and she looks like she fights. So I don't want those fucking problems. Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Anyway, yeah. So you grew up with nothing.
I wouldn't say nothing, but
okay.
I mean, I grew up probably middle class. But growing up in South Waco, I've seen tons back in the day, and as I coached kids and had my own kids growing up, I was like, I want to have a better society that they grow up in. I don't want them to be in fear of cruising their car, or
right?
Going
just being
to school,
outside,
whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
So I mean, it's just. I just want to try to make a better place for them.
How was life for you growing up in the 90s? The city has changed a lot, right? I'm not from here, but a lot of the guests that I've had will agree that the city has changed a lot.
It's grown in a better way. I mean, it's starting to get to where it needs to be as an actual city.
Okay.
I think the public's better. I think there's a lot of people that want to change and make it better for us. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
Some people just don't have that voice, and sometimes I just try to be that voice for them. So
okay,
yeah,
no, that's what's up. You know what? I kind of wanted to get into this too. You know, you had lost a ton of weight.
Yes.
You showed me a picture. I bet Tina is like, thank God he lost. First of all, how long have you guys been together?
We have been together 23
she didn't want
years.
Oh, wow, really? She didn't want to be on fucking camera. I wanted her to be on camera with the eyebrows. I really did. No, I did. I love it. But I bet, right, when he lost all that weight, the sex drive and the life just went up, huh?
Has it?
Tina, is it better now since...
I mean, it's the same. We're making fun regardless.
Okay, so the belly, it was okay with the belly or no belly, right? You know,
Yeah.
It just changed the angles.
No, me
That's
too.
all it
I
did.
like my men a little bit thicker, and I only have one other gay friend who's like that, and we talk about these guys with the bellies. Like that's what's in right now. These dudes that are ripped with the fucking six packs, get out of here. Don't even come by me. You know what I mean? I don't know. You don't want to talk about that, but see, that's why,
No, it's all good.
Tina, we're gonna have our own episode, right? And we got okay. Yeah. No, but okay. So you showed me a picture of yourself,
Yes.
and you, I relate. You know, I was that heavy just a few years ago.
330 pounds.
Ooh, no, you had me beat. Hell
Yeah,
no. Wow. So, okay, now there was a health situation that went on. Is that what happened when you lost the weight, or did you just decide something was going, like
Well,
enough was enough, or?
I got diabetes when they gave it to me. They told me about it, but that
Yeah.
really wasn't the drive. I think when I started coaching my baseball boys,
Okay.
you know, the coaches would be like, "Hey, run around the fences," but I would actually run with my kids.
Yeah, for sure.
And it just became common habit. I'd run with the girls when I coached softball.
So you lost the weight while with
Right.
running and proper
Yeah,
diet.
yeah.
So it wasn't necessarily diabetes.
Yeah.
But so were you that heavy when you got the diabetes? Do you think that contributed to that?
Oh yeah,
or?
I know that.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Well, I didn't get that. I heard that it's hereditary. My mother has it, but I was 300 pounds when I started the fucking show. I didn't get diabetes. God.
Can I get a copy of episode 1?
I could fucking send you the link. Hello, it's on YouTube. Chris, get the fuck off my show. Get off my show.
We can say it's inspiration.
I want you to go watch, episode 1. Well, episode 1, you can't really tell because the camera, we used to sit at a desk, right? And the camera I used to tell Mike to point it down. Those days are over. Put that shit straight on me, right? I worked hard for this shit.
Slap it on my face.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, just slap it in my face and I'll swallow. But no, go watch Kutis's episode on episode 3. You could definitely tell on there. For sure, episode 6 with Adrian Fajardo, you could tell on there. And then I have an episode with our, DJ Monstar, Jose Garcia, where my fucking buttons are popping off my fucking stomach. Y'all hoes are wrong for releasing that shit. And no, I got so much shit for that. It's horrible. I think that's episode 15, if I'm not mistaken. You can go see. But no, okay, yeah. So you lost all the weight with proper diet, and so how do you feel now? And what do you say to people who are just not like, they're like, I can't do that shit. Fuck it.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what everybody else says. If you're goal oriented, then go for it.
What was the hardest part about it though? Did you have to cut back on the drinking and stuff like that? Because you're from South Waco, I know you guys like to party.
No, I still drink. It's the third slice of pizza and the extra scoop of ice cream that gets me.
I miss the fucking pizza and the burgers every day. Bitch, I used to go to fucking Domino's and fuck some shit up. I did with a side of Bush's chicken. Don't fuck with me. What now? So you didn't cut back? Because I'll tell you what, when I was losing my weight, I cut back on drinking for a long time. Like I didn't go party, no nothing. So you didn't do that either?
No, I party still.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I save space for the beer and the Patron.
Yeah, I got you. Here's a good question. How do you think the going out scene has changed? You being from South Waco from the 90s, the early 2000s, so you're probably out all the time. How do you think that has changed in these last few years or in the last decade, if you will? And
people are more live. I mean, people are more excited. You don't see so many people just mugging consistently, worry about who's there, who's not there. It seems like people have a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Music's changed quite a bit, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't fucking go out no more.
You don't go out anymore?
No, I'm done. If you invite me out past 8 p.m., I'm not going. No, I'm not fucking going. I'm sorry, unless you're paying me to go. Were you a troublesome child?
A little bit.
Yeah, tell me about it. What were you doing? Was it bitches and hoes all the time, or
it was?
Yeah, is that how you met Tina? Or?
No, actually, no. I met her at church when I was trying to change my life around.
First of all, here's the next question: how many girls did Tina have to fight before she finally?
We've had some. I wouldn't say bumps in the road, but We've hit a ditch, maybe.
I wish Tina was on the show. We're missing Tina.
Her face explains it all.
No,
so,
yeah.
Okay.
No. Okay, so back to you. No, I want to talk to you a little about your childhood because I mean, so obviously you didn't always have a good head on your shoulders. It sounded like you weren't, you probably didn't always have the mindset of giving back and stuff like that. So what were some of the things that you dealt with as a child?
Actually, it's the exact opposite.
Okay.
I was like extremely intelligent, which is weird. I don't know how I changed into this lifestyle. I think it was family and just the attraction of everything. But
right.
no, I was like gifted and talented when I was a kid. A honor roll.
Oh wow.
I was like ridiculously smart, or kind of still am every once in a while. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the other lifestyle just kind of captivated me. And
so when you say the other lifestyle, are you talking about the hoes and the drugs, or
yeah?
Did
we say it like that?
No, you could say bitches and hoes. Yeah, hello. I've talked about sucking dick on this show. You can talk about whatever you want. Yeah. Okay.
The PWA, pussy, weed, and alcohol, shit like that. I mean,
is that what they call it?
That's what it was called back in the day.
I did not know that.
Oh.
Why is she giving you side?
I think we're about to get really open with this.
No, wait. Okay, wait. So
this
that's
might become a documentary.
Wait, pussy, weed, and alcohol.
Yeah,
that's what you guys used to call it.
That was the shit back in the 90s, right there. PWA.
So did you have a lot of pussy, weed, and alcohol back in the day?
Yeah, dabbled.
Is there kids in the city that you don't know about?
I think I have all of mine accounted for.
She's like, you better, bitch. Let me find out some 21-year-old is walking around. Okay, no. So listen, you guys. Chris is the host of the Super Show. Okay, which is a big car show in town. How long have you been doing that, or was this the first time?
That was the actual first show.
Now, when you say the actual first show,
that's the actual Super Show first annual one.
Okay.
With the previous club I was in. Before I started coaching, I mean, we used to put shows on at the Waco Convention Center with the Australia Car Club. That was probably early 2000s. And so I've been around the car scene forever. And, you know, I think my family, friends have always brought up with cars. It's just something that's always been natural to us. Yeah. And so when I finished coaching, I got back into the car scene, you know, and I had a 64 Impala. I mean, my dad built it when I was a kid. So I had a perfect lowrider car. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go all out with this and see where it takes me. And it just introduced me with so many friends that I met throughout the years. Some of my old friends jumped right back into the saddle with them, you know, and I just wanted a cool spot where we're not outside, we're comfortable, and just an awesome show.
I was really hoping that when I pulled up to the studio that I was going to see a lowrider out there with the spinners, you know, that point out and shit that look like they can slash somebody's tires.
You know, if we do an episode 2, it will be here.
Why didn't you do that though? Like, you know what? You pulled up to the car show that I hosted with no car. You were hungover. Yes. Okay. Yes. I don't know how the fuck you made it. Yes, you were. You were fucking hungover. And then you didn't bring the fucking exotic car. Then you didn't bring the exotic car today. Today was the day to do it, Chris.
Because my car is getting an amazing paint job.
Oh, okay. So courtesy of who? Courtesy of, you can give him a shout out.
Boss Made Customs, Frank Austin, who is doing an amazing job. I've been keeping up on tabs of it. It's just blowing my mind, the work that he is doing on it. I think it's going to be a standout, one of a kind in Waco, Texas. I mean,
oh wow, is he from here?
He's actually from Lubbock and just moved here, so he's getting his shot. So my car is going to be a promotional piece for him. And man, if you want that custom work, I think he is the one to hit up. Because it's blowing my mind what he's doing to it.
Is he hot?
You'd have to judge that.
Okay, no, so okay, the Super Show was your first show that you ever did. Now, were you involved in car shows prior to that?
Yeah, tons of them. I mean, when I was younger, when me and my wife first met, she kind of jumped in the car scene with me. Actually, I proposed to her at a car show, our third annual car show that we had, Showdown by the River.
How romantic, right?
I thought it was. I don't know how she cared about it, but you know, we are opposite attracts. We have nothing in common.
Well, I was gonna say that's not how you wanted to be proposed to. If my man proposed to me in an exotic car, we're smashing it too. Like
right there. That's what I was hoping for. You know, did we? By the river? Maybe. No.
Tina said stop putting her business out there like that, you nasty.
I think we're already there. That door's already open.
No. Okay, so you were. I'm sorry, that threw me off. So you were doing the car shows prior to that, right? Yep. So you were what was the level of involvement that you had prior to doing your own?
This past show was pretty much about 60% involved.
Okay.
I mean, I had my family help out quite a bit too. My mom, my aunts, my cousins, my brother, huge help. My wife was extremely amazing with her. I know I drove her nuts and probably pissed her off about 38 fucking times. But, you know,
for sure.
It was a really good success. I mean, I had nothing but good feedback for it. Next year, I'm hoping for it to be bigger, stronger.
Right.
A lot of my sponsors will come back. So,
do you know what? I got asked to. This is terrible.
Do the bikini contest?
No. I don't wear bikinis. If I'm gonna spread these legs, you're gonna see everything. This is a gold mine down here. Okay, this is a fun. And Chris, you might end up leaving tonight. I'm sorry. Okay, he might end up being like, I'm gonna go try the other side of the pond real quick. You know, Andrew looks like he's got that piece. You know, no, you made me forget. I mean, no. Okay, so I got asked to donate to put on a car show. I don't think it had anything to do with you. I got finessed. I totally got finessed out of like $200. I did. Somebody just messaged me. Okay, so I'm just gonna share with you, Chris. I have recently just became charitable, right? Like I sponsor the SoCo soccer kids. Okay. That, you know, like the soccer team, because you know my new thing is it's for the children because it gets you a lot of publicity. Right. And so, no, but bless because it's a good thing, right? It's a good cause, and my best friend Mar, he coaches it. So I was recently became charitable, and at that time, I guess is when they reached out to me. And they said, we need this much money. And I was like, yeah, here's $100. Send another $100. And they're like, we never got the money. And I sent the screenshots. I was like, oh, it's sent. And they were like, oh, we don't know what happened. And the show never happened. The show never happened. I'm not going to lie. It kind of turned me off. I've been a little bit reluctant about that. How do you feel about something like that? And would you jump them for me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
When we riding?
Are you well connected? Like,
is it ghetto terminology? Is
that what that is? Is there going to be PWA involved?
There needs to be.
No. So. Oh God, you know what? I have a ton of questions, and it kind of leads me to my next topic about car shows and stuff like that, right? Which I do want to kind of save for later. But no, in terms of the involvement with other car shows that you have, what made you just say, you know what, I'm going to start my own thing? Were people not doing things the way you wanted it to, or did you think that you could throw something bigger, or how did that go?
No, I remember us when I was younger, we had an indoor show, and then like a lot of the shows I go to where you see the bigger artists, you see the celebrities from the movies you grew up watching. Right. I was like, you know what? I want to bring that to Waco. Okay. And if I'm starting off, you know, if I just jumped back in the car scene like 2 years ago, so I was like, you know what? If we're going to do it, me and my brother were talking, we're like, hey, let's make it big. Let's make it happen. And let's see how it goes. And it's something that I want to continuously do every year. Now,
car shows are super fickle, though, because it's so weird. Like, y'all be late, right? Because I've hosted 2 of those car events, the coffee cars and the thing. And they be showing up when it's time to go. like it's from 9 to 11, right? It's from 9 to 11. I already have to get my ass up to go, right? Which I'm a morning person anyway, so it doesn't really fucking matter, right? But I'm like, where's everybody? And I be feeling bad, you know what I mean? And at fucking 10:45 is when bitches are showing up, and I'm like this event's over. What's going on there? What are we missing?
I think a parking lot car show, you know, you have that time to show up. Yeah, you know, it's a little bit different because there's probably going to be an open spot for you. You can just pull in. And when it goes to an indoor show, then you know, you have to make it in there. You want a good spot. You want to make sure your car's noticed and seen wherever you're parking at. You're not going to be side by side. I want my own dedicated spot to me. Okay. There's a little bit of difference. And then when you're indoors, it's kind of like, hey, I'm going to go all out. I'm putting carpet down. I got display. I have a theme to my car. Okay. So people sometimes. So they're on time. Yeah. So when I show up to like an indoor show, it's probably like maybe like an hour setup. Yeah. You know? And
you know I'm throwing shade at you because Chris fucking showed up at the last minute. Chris showed up when I was like, is the guy coming? Because I'm ready to go.
I thought it was like early.
Chris, no, you weren't. I was sitting there waiting for you for an hour and a half.
It was cold that day too.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
You were hungover.
It was that too.
Listen, Chris, I've got so many more questions about car shows because I'm super intrigued about them now. I'm super intrigued about the scene, the audience that you guys appeal to. Right. Sometimes you guys trying to veer away from a particular audience. I've got a lot of questions about that, and of course about bitches and hoes in South Waco and North Waco and East. Yeah, yes, and PWA. I've got more about that. So we're gonna take a quick break, you guys, and when we get back, we're gonna have more with Mr. Chris Riggins. Tina looks like she's about to throw these hands with me in a minute, so there might be a bonus clip going on soon. So
make sure PWA.
Yeah, and we're gonna go and look for some PWA. So we're
PWQ&A.
What is the Q?
Questions?
Are you questioning?
You're about to.
We'll be right back here on The Public Affair. He doesn't know what he got himself into. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this super luscious episode of The Public Affair. My very hot and sultry guest, Mr. Chris Riggins, who the more I drink, the better he looks, and I want to take home. And Tina said that it was okay. And speaking of sponsors, before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few more of mine for this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, you already know Banda's hauling service with Julian and Ana Banda. They rent dump trailers. You fill it up and they haul it away. They also do junk removals and tree brush removals and haul cars in and out of town. I haven't asked Julian if he's going to haul that man out of your house that's running up all the bills and he has to take you to your job in your car and drop you off and pick you up. But I'm sure he does it because he does everything, right? He even picked up a couch from my house. My car broke down. He came and picked me up. Super reliable. Make sure you guys call the number on the screen. Bandas Hauling Service, thank you guys so much for being longtime sponsors of the Public Affair. Of course, the Blue Star RV Services with Manny Guerrero. He's a mobile RV tech who can fix all RVs. That's right, I'm talking about travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and so much more. He deals with warranty companies too, so you don't gotta deal with all that. Pay him his small little service fee. He'll come out there and fix your AC, whatever's going on with your RV because it's broke down when you went camping or whatever. He's got you. Follow on Facebook or call the number on the screen with Blue Star RV Services. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of the Public Affair. Of course, the Francisco Magdalena. Ooh, talk about how with Magdalena Drywall Solutions, specializing in all drywall services, both residential and commercial. He also specializes in interior and exterior paint, sheetrock, and so much more. He even said that if they get a little bit toasty because the summertime is coming up, they'll work in muscle shirts. So I just need them to paint something for me. I don't have a house, but they can come paint the apartment. They'll be all right. Magdalena Drywall Solutions. Make sure you guys call the number on the screen. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of the Public Affair. Of course, the G-Boss Party Rentals with Hugo Garcia. You can hit him up for most all party rentals, including bounce houses, dunk booths, and water slides. He even has a mechanical bull. I'll show you how I ride on that mechanical bull. Okay, I'll show you what bottoms do on that mechanical bull. Listen, if you guys need those party accessories, of course, you got to hit up G-Boss Party Rentals. They're always giving the best deals ever. Make sure you follow them on Facebook at G-Boss Party Rentals and call the number on the screen to book. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of the Public Affair. Of course, the J Pedal and Poker with Junior Fuentes, Thomas Roberts, and the entire family, providing delicious, savory Japanese crepes and poke bowls. They also have handcrafted Thai rolled ice cream for dessert. But I like to make my own poke bowls because I like to be in control, like my men. So I just do that with the poke bowls, and they have a ton of different, especially if you're trying to eat fresh and lose weight. It's perfect for after work. I know you're not doing that, but I am. Okay. J Pedal and Poker are conveniently located on University Park Drive and Hewitt Drive. Make sure you order online. Oh, and they have an app too. JPedalTX.com is their website, and they also have the J Pedal app now. So make sure you guys do that. And of course, I can't go on without thanking Mr. Sid Rodriguez at Elite Barbershop, located on Hewitt Drive, always making sure I look super snackish for all my episodes of the Public Affair, and of course, especially for Mr. Chris Riggins. You can call the number on the screen to book or download the Squire app. Walk-ins are welcome as well. They got Marcus Guerrero, Chris Reyes, Santos Cordova, David Rodriguez, Isaac Chavez, Clint Fletcher, and Isai Reyes over there making you look as snackish as Chris is for this episode of the Public Affair. To Elite Barbershop, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of the Public Affair. Sid, bro, you are the GOAT. I appreciate you. All right, guys, we're going to get right back into it with Mr. Chris Riggins, who before the break told me that he had some questions that he was questioning. You said PQWA, pussy questioning with allies, or what did it mean again? I'm sorry.
PWQA?
Yeah.
Pussy
you know, when you're questioning, that means questioning means that you're trying to figure out what all this is about. Like, and I'm gonna let you, because Tina said that the car show needs sponsors, and so she's basically hoeing you out. I think
that's what's happening.
And that's fine. And so what will happen now is that, Chris, you can come to my house anytime you like, but there are rules, and don't bring your toothbrush. You cannot.
That
stay
means you're not staying. That's what that means, right?
No, you can't stay. You cannot stay. Nobody's allowed to stay at my house unless they put it down. Like, you better be putting it down if you want to stay at my house. Tina said that you guys need more money for the show. And listen, I'm offering my service.
That Garcia Brothers chorizo is going to have to.
Oh, my. What's your favorite post-sex snack?
I don't know. Do we have one?
Yeah, like when you guys get done banging. Like zebra cakes or something? No, I fuck with zebra cakes after. I always have zebra cakes in my freezer.
Zebra cakes is the go-to.
Zebra cakes are the go-to. I mean, I've never smoked weed before, but like
everlasting gobstoppers.
Because you like to suck them?
Because I love Willy Wonka's movie.
Chris, you're like walking into all this. You know, you know what's funny? I just did a J Pedal ad and I had got some. I mean, I got some, right? Like I had got some. And then both of us were like, we want to go to J Pedal because it just sounded so good after sex.
What is J Pedal? You got to tell me.
Oh my God. I just did a whole advertisement for them. They provide delicious, savory Japanese crepes.
I was impressed on how you throw all that together that fast. That's off like top of your brain?
Well, yes, for the most part. I mean, I do have it listed here on my iPad, just in case I forget. Stop. As you guys can see, there's a bit of an iPad issue. Usually I have the big ass one standing right here, but today we don't.
Is there a thumbprint on that one?
Huh? What'd you say?
What happened?
No. What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Thumbprint?
Oh my God. Like, I feel like I'm living in fucking 2010 with this shit. You have to open it with your finger. I was like, this isn't the tea for me. I'm sorry.
Oh, we don't want that publicity.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Apple might sponsor one day. No, okay, but yeah, with J Pedal, this guy smashed me, and then we both wanted J, but we couldn't show up together because it's like, you know, he's.
Hey, you can't do that.
No, yeah. So he went, and then I ordered. So he went inside. I went through the drive-through, but I still told the guy that we smashed.
You gotta keep the side on the side.
Well, he was gay, so it was okay for me to say that we had smashed, you know, because if it's the straight guys, I keep that keep it between us. You know what I mean? But I was like, oh yeah, I smashed that guy in there. It was so cute. No, J Pedal is the best after sex. Bro, you guys go have sex after this, and then go eat J Pedal. I swear to God.
We're going straight across the street, back seat. You
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah, do it. And then go, because J Pedal's right here in University Parks. It's on University Parks Drive, right up the street. It's fucking 2 minutes away. Anyway,
Do I gotta
listen.
GPS it?
Huh? Listen, so you guys, I want to talk about your style for a second, right? Before I get back into the car shows, because of course, you're most notable. But thank you guys for staying and tuning into this episode. You guys are giving me very much Chicana vibes, right? Like very from California, like you listen to Baby Bash, who I love. You know what I mean? or Rob, oh, what's his name? Little Rob.
Got you.
I love him. Yeah, he has that song, Bring Out the Freak in You, that does something to my body.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I know I'm very cultured. Don't fuck with me.
I admire that.
You know my favorite singer is Frankie J.
Nice.
My favorite and who I want on this show more than God is Frankie J.
You should make it happen.
I think he thinks I'm weird. I think he
He's
thinks
in the
I'm
music
weird.
industry. I don't think he thinks anything's weird.
No, well, because you want to know what, like, I get that I'm a hard pill to swallow, and I get that I'm like, no, I do. I get that I'm a bit much sometimes, right?
Like
and I feel.
Vicodin?
Huh?
Like a Vicodin?
I mean, maybe. But I will say, when I was on the radio, he did cut a spot for me. Like, you're listening to the Power Mix with my boy Andrew G. It's Frankie J. You know, he did do that for me. But, I really wanted him to come down here physically.
Right.
You know, to do the show. But I think right now I'm just going to be like, okay, how about a Zoom? You know what I mean? Because, he's the family man now. No, but, talk to me about your style. Because, again, you strike me as like when I see you at the car shows, you're very much like, lowrider-ish looking. But now you're with the tuxedo, and you said this is how you like to dress. What is inspired by your style?
I like to dress classy when I think it's a classy event. I thought today was a very classy occasion, so that's why I got dressed up today.
Well, why didn't you encourage Tina to dress up? She looks like she rolled out of here and barely wanted to
She said she wasn't going to sit down next to me. She just wanted to hear what I'm going to say.
Does she follow suit? So would she wear the black dress with you? And then
sometimes she does. Sometimes she does. But this is what I grew up with. You know what I mean? It's like the old school kind of gangster vibe.
Okay.
Like I was saying earlier, Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis, I grew up with that. I love the way those guys dressed back in the 40s and 50s. John Gotti, Daz Dillinger. Those guys dress classy and smooth. I've always admired it. So if I get a chance to dress like this, I am.
Okay.
I take every opportunity I can.
So I should have wore a tuxedo instead of my fucking...
I thought you were.
I wore my shorts for you.
You know what? When I see the public affair, I see this guy in this fancy suit. I was like, you know what? I want to look as classy as that guy.
Okay, do you know what the inspiration behind that photo was, though? Because my first one, it was just something I pulled out of my closet. Because I didn't think anybody would watch the show.
And here we are now.
I pulled something out of my closet, and the first one I was fatter. It was just some clothes that I just had. And the second one, I was like, I came up. I gotta let them know it's a level up. You know what I mean? And I was like, this is the vibe I'm going for.
And you know what? I kind of feel like I made it too now that I'm on this show.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's so I'm honored when y'all say that, honestly. No, it's so touching to me because people think I'm like a celebrity now, but I'm a broke ass bitch. Like, I don't know. I am a broke ass bitch. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's so great though.
You have a show. That's more than what most. I would have never thought I would have been on something like this growing up. So this is.
Are you gonna tell your grandkids about it?
I really am.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Are
we taking a picture after this?
Yes, of course we are.
Yeah, then kids,
and
you will see this.
And I just want to tell you, I wore these shorts, number one, because I didn't think Tina was going to be here. So I thought this was the perfect opportunity for me to be like this, right? No. Like but now I'm like, she wants me to she wants to hoe you off to me, which I'm so
she
down
does it
for.
so fast, right? So
No, I love it when the girls are just willing to let their man sleep with me. It's fucking great. There's no drama behind it, no nothing. You know what I mean? No, you know what? Okay, so let's jump right back into the car shows. I've noticed when you guys are doing the car shows, and one thing that I talked to Tony about when we did the coffee cars, whatever. I don't know if this is the same for you, but it's hard because I guess like in any event that you put on, some people don't know how to act, right?
Right.
And so apparently there's like rules and regulations about peeling off and stuff. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Just respect for the property. I guess the new thing is burnouts. That's what everybody wants to do.
Okay.
Back when I was in my generation, they'd hop the rides and we end up breaking the concrete in the street,
Yeah, for sure.
I think there's always just something that acts up that wants to make them show out their car, which that's the whole reason why we build cars is because we want appeal to it. So I think everything's changed through generations. I mean, back in the 50s and 60s, they had hot rods muscle. They burned out back then. 70s, 80s, we dropped it down low and hit the switch. 90s, 2000, we're hopping, trying to see how high we can get. Now it's burnouts and drifting. And, I think the culture just changed. And I think it's really cool to see.
I just feel like I was like in a music video when you were saying all that.
Did you like that?
I've heard, yeah, I did. It kind of did something to my vagina, and
I was the old prison purse.
I don't have a vagina. No, I'm saying like no, that was okay. So do you particularly like when you do? I mean, because you're gonna put on another car show, right?
Yeah.
And so when you do these things, do you try to veer away from that as well? Like you really don't want people like being all extra and eccentric like that, or
I think when they present their car, they should do it then. I mean, like I said, I appreciate the venue to give us the opportunity to post something like that, especially after COVID. Everyone was down. Now we have the opportunity to bring these rides back out. Let's respect these areas because they're letting us do it, So that's why I preach. But man, if you want to go out as soon as you hit the street, do whatever. I'm not promoting it.
Right.
But I'm saying, hey, if you're gonna hit the switch, you're gonna burn it out, whatever it may be, do it.
But what does Chris do? Is Chris peeling off too, or is he doing DWA in the car?
I'm older, man. I cruise. I had switches back when I was in our 20s, and all I felt was like this, the nonstop. And I guess like.
Do you like the bounces and shit like that?
My son's doing that right now to his car. He's putting switches on his car.
How old's your son?
He is he's 20. Be 21 next year. Yeah, he was born on my 21st birthday.
So he's a
very, very drunk when we had him.
You were drunk when she gave birth?
Yeah,
I bet she was pissed.
I was in the hospital.
Oh, I bet she was pissed.
Hey, that nurse said, "Here, put this on." I didn't know what was happening. I was out of there.
But sometimes monumental things like that, it's fun to be drunk. Like when I won my second Waco award, I was fucked up. I was fucked because I didn't think I was gonna win. I swear to God, I wasn't gonna win. And then I showed up and I was like, "Oh, I guess I have to make a fucking speech now." God damn. And I did. I went up there and thanked God and my 12-year-old self.
Did you wing it like your sponsors?
Huh?
Did you wing it like your sponsors?
The
speech?
When I look back at the speech for the Waco, I have it on video. Shout out to DJ Precise who took that video. I look back at it and I cringe because I was fucked up. Like y'all don't understand. And I will say this too. I think I don't handle pressure well. I don't. Like I don't handle pressure well at all. And I've resorted to drinking, which I think this year I might not go.
Is that why we're drinking now?
No. Well, yes. Because I got you beer and I got me wine because I thought you were going to take me home in your lowrider after this, but then there's no lowrider and Tina. And so, right. And so, no, but I did. And I look back at the video now and I did. I went up there. You wing it. That's my job, right?
Wing it.
And I thanked who I wanted to thank, of course, God and stuff like that. And then I thanked my 12-year-old gay self. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I said that, but it had nothing to do with this shit. No, okay. So as far as your ride goes, what is the do you have several different rides, or like what's the most exotic that you have? Or
so I was really bad about that when back in the, I used to buy so many projects, and then someone finally said, just focus on one.
Yeah. That was Tina over there with the side eye and the eyebrows.
Don't look directly at her.
I love her. I just want to like take her out for wine and show her what a good time is. But
if you stay still, she'll just keep moving by like a T-Rex.
Oh, is that what happens?
That's how I do it.
How did you meet Tina? If you were so quirky and nerdy, because Tina looks like she'll fuck bitches up. We needed an episode with Tina.
I think it wasn't until when I hit high school, it just totally changed. I got around some of my cousins, and there's smoking funny stuff, all that goodness and wholesome fun.
Some ganja?
Yeah, that Samwise Gamgee.
You can say weed on this show.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Blunts.
Yeah, blunts. There you go. I've had people come on the show high as a kite, right, Mike? Mike got that, bro. I've had people come on the show, and I think I got high too.
I admire those guys because I can't do that. But
remember that? Yes. Remember when I had? I shouldn't say. He'll get in trouble because he was on probation. Yeah.
Oh,
but yeah, the other guy, he was on probation too.
Did you just name drop?
No, I'm not doing that.
Good job.
Yeah. See, I'm a loyal bitch. Y'all think that I have this show and that I be outing bitches. No, I don't.
I'm impressed by that.
I know I am. That's why do you think the slogan is "Keep it between us"? I know I might have a big mouth, but I really can keep secrets. I'm a very good secret keeper. You share what you want on this show. That's not my problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll have to figure this out later, honey, huh?
No, it's true. Like if you tell Chris to come to my house and sleep with me, I'm not going to tell everybody that that's what we did. That's between the three of us. Just know your bills got paid.
We have that at that house.
There you go.
What happens in our house stays in our house.
That's what I'm
business.
Exactly. No, I don't want to.
Yeah, we play Monopoly.
Yeah, but Chris, I can't do it in front of Tina. I'm not going to do it in front of fucking Tina. So I'm just letting you know that right now. No, okay, but as far as you call them slabs, is that what they're called, or what are they called?
Slabs are the big rim guys.
Okay.
And then the 30s and Vogues and the elbows, that falls in that category. Lowriders, just lowriders. We're a class of our own.
So what kind of car do you present at a car show?
I present a lowrider, but
lowrider,
you know,
okay.
if you want to ask me what my dream car is, I would love a '57 Chevy. Oh my goodness, that thing is beautiful. Muscle car, hot rod. Yes,
That made
dream
me
car.
choke. I'm sorry.
Exactly, that's how I feel every time I see it.
Yeah, yeah. Does it
Yeah.
make you want to choke too?
God, huh?
He does.
He's like, yes. You know what my dream car is, and can I show it at your
Go
car
for
show?
it. The Kia.
No, I bought the Kia, but my dream car is a convertible Volkswagen Beetle.
Those are cool cars. I don't care what
Midnight
anybody
blue,
says. Those are cool
yes.
cars.
Midnight blue, bitch. Put some fucking lashes on that shit.
Some neon lights, lashes on the headlights.
Yes. I mean, I don't need the lashes, but that would be a cute touch to put to your show. You know, when you guys do those shows, is it a lot of just more exotic classic cars, or because you were talking about, oh, you can show off my 23 Kia, but I don't think that that's like car show appropriate. Like that. Then when I think of car shows, that I mean, I'm not finna pull up in my fucking Kia. You know what I mean?
I feel if you appreciate your car and you want to show it off, and you have
Right.
you want to just say, hey, you know what, this is my style. This is what I represent. This is a sportsmanship of myself,
Right.
a showmanship.
Yeah.
Then do it.
Okay.
If not, I mean, none of these categories would have ever happened.
Right.
You know,
Has some crazy shit ever went down on any of the car shows? Or how about the Super Show? Do you think everything ran smooth? Or
I think everything ran really
nobody gets in
smooth.
fights and stuff like that?
No.
Or
I think
smashes in the car?
there's a lot of respect. I think
Yeah.
everyone that said they enjoyed it. So I mean, I was really, really happy with it. You know.
What was the craziest thing you ever seen at a car show?
Ooh, I saw a air ride versus hydraulics. I was there in Austin where the car was built on air rides, hopped or jumped up and fell on top of the other car.
Oh,
Because there's a thing between air rides and hydraulics. It's a big battle. It's been, you know.
Do you have to like make an insurance claim after that? Like,
I don't know
bitch,
how, you know, Mexicans really don't do that when it comes to lowriders. I mean, I don't even know if anybody really insures
whatever.
this.
I'm gonna take this bitch right here and be like, beep 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 beep. Okay, I'm sending this to Rosalina's insurance. Okay, fuck that.
Love Rosalinda's insurance.
Love her. She's one of my sponsors. Yeah,
Old time friend, known her for a long time.
Isn't she great?
She's amazing.
She was on this show.
Was she? What
Get out.
episode?
Get out. Just get out.
Back on episode 15?
I have to look it up. Actually, no. Oh my god, what fucking episode? I've lost count. I really have. I know you're episode 150 something, but no, I did. I had her on the show. I think it was last year. Yeah,
She's really
she's amazing.
Yes.
She's come such a long way. No, but I guess my question to you was, what is the craziest thing you've seen people do? I mean, I know you've seen that, but do people usually get in fights and stuff like that? Like, is there competition? Is there gang wars and shit?
Not really.
Or?
I mean, I think that's the biggest misconception is that a lot of people think that there's gangs, related to the lowriders, and it's really not. I mean, a lot of us are probably been around that lifestyle at one time, and we're like, hey, you know what? We want to get away from that, and we just chill a lot. I mean, we're barbecuing, listening to oldies, drinking a nice cold Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I meant to get you the limes. Well, I got you the limes.
We got the limes, but
I just thought that you were gonna have a knife on you because you guys are from South Waco and you guys always have weapons and
you know,
shit.
I thought I was gonna be stereotyped in so many ways, but the knife or a lime.
You would have never thought, right? No, do you get angry at those misconceptions about car shows though? Because I think I'm not gonna lie. Like when I got asked to host a car show, I was shocked to say the least because I didn't think that I was like that audience. You know what I mean? And he was like, no, I love your show. I want you to do it. And then you have good interview stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, how much it pays? And so, so I did do it. But, you know, the conception I had was that I thought, or I should say the misconception that I thought it was going to be a lot of people, you know, just acting erratic. And, you know, not that I was nervous. I wasn't nervous, but I was shocked to see that it was quite the contrary.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
How do I put this? I think times have changed. Everything's accepted. I mean, but cars it's Americana, you know, whatever style you're into. So it's never going to change. And, you know, people just want to pass down that thought and the way they have that culture for whatever vehicle style that they have. That will never change. I mean, so we try to make it as comfortable as possible. Now, as far as me, I never really get upset because I know that's how a lot of people conceive lowriding.
Right.
And that's why I have the Super Show. I mean, because I wanted to bring all these different styles of vehicles to it. And I say, hey, this is not just a strictly lowrider. Yes, majority of cars will be lowriders because that's the type of people that I drive around with. But, you know, I appreciate all styles. I grew up with hot rods. You know, bikers, imports. You know, one of my best friends drives an Eclipse, Fast and Furious. Slabs. You know, I'm good friends with a lot of car clubs all the way around, and
that's what's up.
I think people should appreciate that, and they should have a safe place to come and show off their vehicle. So that's like the main reason why I have the Super Show.
I'm gonna come to the Super Show. When can we expect the next one?
Cinco de Mayo weekend next year, 2020.
Oh, wow. A whole year? Why are we making us wait that long?
Oh, man, because that's why it's the annual. It builds up the excitement for it.
But it wasn't Cinco de Mayo this year, though, right?
No, it was April Fool's. Cinco de Mayo was already booked. So,
okay.
So we were like, hey, let's have it on a special day. So
Well, I want to be involved. I really do. If you want me to host, I will come do it. I'll charge you the cheap rent, the cheap prices.
So you'll host and you'll sponsor at the same time, so it kind of balances itself out?
You want me to sponsor, you're going to have to do something strange for some change. I'm not above that. Listen, times are tough. You said it yourself. Okay. All right. And so
we have a year to plan it. So.
No, yeah. Okay. So, but why, like, do you think that that's enough time? Do you think that's too much time? Like, why not do it like in 6 months?
Oh, we did this show in 6 months. Yeah,
it's
a lot of planning,
okay.
Looking for sponsors, trying to find a venue, and especially for our first show, because we're just trying to put everything together. It was 6 months, but it was like really quick. That's why everyone has these annual shows, because it just takes time to build up.
Right,
you don't want to clash with other shows that are happening in another city, because then you may not have the cars show up. So it's a lot of planning, a lot of advertisement, which is advertisement's everything. And then just having that good name behind it. So I think with this show last year, with the videos, pictures, everyone that enjoyed themselves, I think next year will be even bigger. So, and that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to make it bigger, better every year. I want to bring new artists to it, new celebrities. I mean, like I said, I just want to give that opportunity to everybody.
Okay, got you. Is there a dream entertainer that you would like on the show?
Kid Frost is my go-to.
I don't know that. I don't know.
Exactly. He is the first ever Mexican Chicano rapper.
Oh,
huge. He was signed with Eazy-E back in the 90s. Yeah. I mean, if I can get him to Waco, I think he'll blow every old school lowrider's mind. If you're low riding, you know who he is. Regardless. I mean, he's played countless songs.
That's you go for.
That's who I want. If not Lil Rob, I want to bring him. MC Magic, and then I'll start traveling to the newer school, but I want to bring those guys that's laid down the foundation for us that we cruise to.
Yeah, for sure.
Back in the day.
Would you be shocked if I told you who I knew who MC Magic was?
I believe it.
Why would you lie to me?
Every Mexican knows who MC Magic
is.
That's
the only song I know. But
I think everybody knows that song.
No,
and Lost in Love. It's the two.
No, yeah. I mean, yes. Okay. Yeah. Listen, Chris, I had such a good time with you. Unfortunately, we are running out of time. But what can we expect next? So we got the Co-Super Show coming Cinco de Mayo next fucking year, right? Okay. Next year. How about anything in between? Like, how do you stay relevant in between?
So I'm working with Annette Aguilar with Small Businesses, Big Dreams. We are wanting to put on a back-to-school fundraiser. So we're trying to get everything together. This way, vendors will sponsor school supplies. The registration fee for the cars to come in will be school supplies. I mean, everything's 100% give to the kids to help them out, especially with parents that, might have a little bit of struggle trying to get these school supplies for kids, because they do ask for a lot, and it's really, really hard time. So, like I said, we just want to give back to them, show our appreciation to our community. So that's going to be the next goal. Look forward to coming soon. Hopefully you'll hear about it, and then we'll promote it.
Well, listen, good luck. And so I guess in terms of personal life, I mean, so the kids are pretty much grown at this point.
Yeah, they're
right?
all grown.
I think it's so hot that you have a 20-year-old son, because you're only 40. Like, I fuck guys older than you, for sure. How old were you guys? Teen parents?
Yes.
Yeah, we're the original teen parents.
Okay.
Before it was cool.
Before it was cool,
yeah. Everyone was getting contracts for it. Yeah.
Kudos to you guys for staying. Couples don't stay together that long.
No, they really don't.
They really don't. That's why I'm asking.
Like I said, we've hit a lot of ditches.
Yeah.
A lot of ditches.
How many times has Tina whooped that ass?
A lot of ditches.
I know Tina with him, but look, she said, bitch, okay. More than you can count. Listen, Chris, it was such an honor having you on the show.
Thank you. So I had so much fun, so I appreciate it.
I'm happy. Yes. Is there anything that you can leave us with? We know that you have the event coming up for the back to school bash. Anything else that you want to leave us with on the public affair?
I'm open to anybody that ever needs help trying to put anything on. You can utilize me forever. Whatever you want to try to do, I am there. Like I said, I love giving back to the community. I love meeting new people. And I just want to help everybody out that never thought they could. They can. Look, I'm here now. So
absolutely.
Thank you.
No, yes, thank you for coming on the show. I'm in the same boat as you. I wasn't shit just 3 years ago.
Thank you for the Corona. Tastes delicious.
I want you to drink this wine. Are you a wine person?
I've dabbled a couple times.
Why don't you try this one?
What's in there? Is there date rape in there?
My lips are in there. Chris, thank you so much for coming on to this episode of the Public Affair. No, it was such an honor having you on, and I'm really looking forward to attending the Co Super Show next year. You're gonna make me wait a whole fucking year, but whatever, right? 2024. You guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Public Affair. Don't forget to follow Chris Riggins on social media. Keep up with all the events that he has coming up. Just at Chris Riggins. Just add his ass on Facebook. Now, before we go, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few more of our sponsors of this episode of the Public Affair. This is bothering the shit out of me.
I admire every time you do this. Like I'm just.
Oh yeah, get ready because it's a mouthful. Are you ready?
This mouthful.
There we go. Yeah. Of course, I want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to Brothers Roofing and Remodeling on my boy Jesus Sanchez, all the way from Mart, Texas. He's a small construction business specializing in general roofing needs and so much more. Protect your home from the crazy elements of the Texas weather with his high quality and affordable work. You know, we just had all those storms, right? And everybody needs their roofs inspected. And you know what? Brothers Roofing and Remodeling with Jesus Sanchez is definitely the way to go. He offers financing options as well because that should be getting expensive. So, you know, he'll let you make payments. You know what I mean? Listen, Jesus Sanchez, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. I truly, truly appreciate you. And of course, to Rosalinda's Insurance Agency, my girl Rosalinda Perez, our girl, Rosalinda Perez. She provides all insurance needs, including auto, life, home, everything, darling. That's why she also provides notary services, which we all need once or twice. You know, sometimes you need a notarized letter in case you're trying to get somebody out the house. Listen, she's got you. Okay, Tina, she knows what I'm talking about. Contact her with the number on the screen. Y se habla español también to my girl Rosalinda Perez. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the SoCo Soccer Academy with Dominic Gutierrez and Ariana Gutierrez, located at 3304 Franklin Avenue. That's right. They are offering team, small group, and individual skills training dedicated to make your kids superb star athletes because they are training with absolute athletes. They have a number of seasonal camps and after-school programs, so make sure you guys are following them on Facebook at SoCo Soccer Academy and on Instagram at SoCo Soccer 254. The Public Affair is also a proud sponsor of the SoCo Juniors soccer team, coached by my very good friend, Mr. Mauro Maldonado. Thank you guys so much for letting me be a part of that. To SoCo, thank you so much for all your support. Truly, truly appreciate you. Oh my goodness, I know you know this guy. Jeffrey Monreal with Pollo Box and Audio. I know you know Jeffrey Monreal with Pollo Box and Audio, right?
Yes, sir.
Listen, he put the tint in my car, 5%, so you guys don't mind your business. Okay, don't worry about what I'm doing on your car. He also so you're home for all.
Just be curious if it's shaking.
Okay, no, it's not going to be shaking. I got this. I can control. All right, home for all your LED needs and auto accessories, installation of stereo door speakers and audio systems. He also specializes in building custom subwoofer enclosures and much more. Definitely a jack of all your trades and one-stop shop to get everything done in one roof. You know, it's perfect for somebody who's about to enter your car show and you need those big boom systems or whatever that are fucking loud as fuck. Listen, Jeffrey Monreal got you. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Fat Boy Michelada and Botana with my boy Junior Banda, who provides the best Michelada and Botana plates for yourself or for a whole party with a menu of a ton of different items, including Botana bowls, chamoy, pickles, and more. He's locally operated, so make sure you get the best and not the rest. Ew. All right, follow on Facebook and Instagram at Fat Boy Michelada y Botana. Place your orders, and he even delivers. He'll deliver if you ask nicely. He will deliver if you ask nicely. And his Botana bowl, he's got aguachiles now. And
is he coming for episode 2 next time delivering?
If you're going to be in it, yes.
Make that happen.
You know, Junior?
I've met him before.
He's amazing. He's been delicious. A huge supporter of the Public Affair. Thank you so much. Of course, the Hummingbird Party backdrops and decor, my girl Ana Limones. You can call for all party decor, including beautiful balloon props, giving an extra flair to your party or event with a number of wooden backdrops as well, and so much more. You know, balloon arches are in right now. So when you have your Co Super Show, have my girl Ana Limones just make you a balloon arch. Everybody's going to know what the fuck you got going on.
That's how they should enter the car show anyways.
They should.
With fucking make everybody happy.
Bitch, I'm entering the car show with fucking balloons. Sponsored by Ana Limones. Call the number on the screen and have her book and decorate your party today. Ana, thank you so much for all your support of the Public Affair. And you know what? I have to give an honorable mention to Mr. Fernando De La Rosa with Big Bear Lawn Care. He's a small landscaping business who will mow your lawn because, you know, it's a hot ass mess. Nobody wants to do that shit. It's hot. It's hot outside. Okay. Summertime is coming. He's going to mow your lawn. He also specializes in edging, mulching, and so much more. Make sure you call the number on the screen for a free quote to Big Bear Lawn Care with Fernando De La Rosa. Listen, bro, do your thing. And I'm so proud of you. You guys need a landscaper. Call him. He'll come mow your grass. Just your grass.
I was wondering.
Yeah, no, okay. Call him with the number on the screen, Chris. And he's got you. Okay.
Make it happen.
Yes, yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Fernando, for all your support. To everybody that tuned into this episode, thank you guys again for all the love and support. Of course, to Chris Riggins. I had the best time with you. Thank you.
This was awesome. I really appreciate it.
I'm so happy that you, and we went through the whole show without Tina coming over here and whooping my ass. And even though I said
that's impressive.
Yes, because I said I would sleep with you like 10 times, and I've said that more times in front of a woman than I've ever did in my whole entire life.
And then, she'll take it out on me.
Yeah. When he goes home, Chris Riggins is going to get his ass whipped by Tina. But don't forget to always keep it between us. That's
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.
Are you a podcaster? Let's talk podcast hosting. Are you tired of your current podcast host? Need real support in a community that gets it? At Rogue Media Network, we offer top-tier podcast hosting services to help you thrive. From hosting and distribution to dedicated support, we've got you covered. Starting as low as $25 a month. Join our community of passionate podcasters today. Contact us at hello@roguemedianetwork.com.